Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Many of you may have seen these videos where influencers are buying Amazon returns for just really incredible deals where they're getting some really cool products at crazy cheap prices. Well, I found out one way that they're doing that, and that is going to some of these bin stores. That's where Amazon basically sells these returns by the truckloads, the pallets, and these Black Friday stores buy them, and you can go to the stores and shop. So I found one in my area. I'm here. I'm about to go check it out. Let's head inside and see how we do. Okay, so this is it. This is the Black Friday Daily Deal store here. We are in Woodbridge, Virginia. So you can check and see if they have one in your area. I just Googled and found one here. So you can see they have different prices on different days. Today is Monday, so everything is going to be $4. Tuesday's $2. Wednesday is $1. And you can see there the prices have they go up. They're higher on different days of the week. So on Friday, it's $10 for everything, and that is when I believe they get all the new products in. So there may not be much cool stuff today, but we're going to dig through and see what we find and hopefully get something great. All right, let's head on in and see what we have. All right, well, that was pretty much a bust here because there was nothing there but a bunch of picked over stuff. Yeah, there was a bunch of things like clothes and blankets and knickknacks and cables, and there was a whole bunch of phone cases. They had a whole bin full of nothing but phone cases. They did have this giant butt plug, which was just crazy. But yeah, there wasn't really much in there because it's Monday today, and it looks like the best day to go is going to be on Friday when everything's $10, but that's when they get all the new stuff in there. So we may have to come back and try it another day. But there is another bin store in Alexandria, so I'm going to head over there now and see if I have any better luck over at that store. All right, well, we made it here, and it doesn't have a big storefront like the other one. It's sort of off into the cut over here, but we're gonna go take a look at it and head inside and see what they have to offer. All right, everyone. Well, I searched and searched and searched, and I was in there for a long time digging through the bins, and I found a few things that I wanted. Actually picked up a few more things, but I put them back because I was like, I don't really need those. But these things are three things that I've been wanting to try. Well, two of them I've been wanting to try. One of them I really want to need, I kind of need. And so let's go hop in the car right quick. I'll show you what they are, and then I'm going to try them and see if they work when I get home. All right, first up we have this little doohickey here. This is a 2 terabyte drive right here. It is a little 2 terabyte drive. Now, I don't know if this is like a SSD drive or if it's just like a flash drive inside of it, but I've seen them on Amazon before. I want to try them out, so I figured why not. Let me see if I can actually pull this out a little bit to show you what it looks like. Let me see if I can get that out. So there it is. It looks sort of like looks like a lighter or something, or you know, but this is it. And so I'm gonna try that out. Now the next thing I've wanted, this is a magnetic mount here. It's it has MagSafe compatible, and it has a little tripod adapter on the bottom there so that you can shoot with it. I've been wanting to use one of these for a minute because I've been using the old school phone clips, and I thought this would be much easier. So it's by a company called Pivo. Don't really know much about them, but yeah, I figured I'll try that out as well. So, and the last thing we have here is an HDMI 3-in-1 here, a little switcher. And I want one of these because my TV only has 2 HDMIs, and I want to plug this in so I don't have to keep unplugging things whenever I want to use them. So we'll see if this actually works and get everything going. So, all right, let's head home so we can test some stuff out. All right, so I'm back home here, and here is my small bounty, all the stuff that I picked up while bin diving at the Amazon return store here. And the first thing I want to try out is this right here, which is this Pivo magnetic mount. I've been actually looking for one of these and thinking about buying one. I was thinking about buying like the Moments one or the Ulanzi one, but then I saw this in there. It was $4. In fact, for all of this stuff, I only paid $13.03, I think it is, after tax. So it was, each of them were $4 each. But anyways, let's take this out of the box. Didn't really come with much except for the device right there. It did come with a owner's manual, and it looks like there's an extra little magnet inside there if you don't have a magnetic backing on your phone. So if you don't have a MagSafe compatible phone, you can add the magnet on there. So, but let's do this. Let's first thing I want to check is make sure this actually has a 1/4-20 thread. So I have my little mini tabletop tripod here. Let's go ahead and screw this on and get that tightened on, and there we go. Looks like it's going to fit really nicely. And now we'll just go ahead and grab my phone here. There we go. Have my iPhone 13 or 14 Pro Max, and look at that. Just like that, it fits in there. And if I want to rotate it, I can rotate it just like that now, and I can shoot vertically if I want to shoot vertically. And again, now there's very little clearance. If I go right there, there's not much clearance at all as far as the phone. So, but there it is. It does work, and it's going to be very, very convenient to have this. Now you can see there it dropped a little bit. You can tighten this up right there, the little knob on the back. You tighten that up, and that's going to make sure that you have a much sturdier fit right there, and this isn't going to move. When you want to rotate it, you're going to need to loosen it up a little bit so you can rotate it, and then you can tighten it back down to make sure it maintains its position. All right, the next thing I want to try is this little 2 terabyte drive. I've seen these on Amazon before. I never bought one. I've always wondered, like, is this an SSD drive, or is it just to have like a flash drive in there? But let's grab my computer, hook it up, and we'll see how it does. Okay, so I went ahead and formatted the drive, and I renamed it 2TB Amazon because it's a 2 terabyte drive from the Amazon the Amazon return store. So this thing is a complete and utter dud. It has not worked at all. I have not been able to transfer anything onto it. In fact, I can't even get whatever the partial file to even delete. I'm trying to hit it to move to trash, and it just isn't doing anything. The drive is simply not doing anything. So it's just, I'm gonna call this complete trash and a dud. I would be very upset if I bought this from Amazon, but maybe not as upset, because if I bought it from Amazon, I would be able to send it back and get my money back. But because I bought it from the return store, I'm out $4. Not a big deal. It was an experiment to see what these things were like. So if you see these types of little drives, don't mistake them for SSD drives. They're not, and they likely won't even work. So All right, let's move on to the last thing here, which is this this AV HDMI 3x HDMI splitter. So let's hook it up to the TV and see if it's gonna work so I can have my streaming devices and my Xbox and everything hooked up directly to my TV, all in the same HDMI. Okay, so I have my TV on here and I have the device here hooked up, and everything, all my devices are hooked in. I have my NVIDIA Shield hooked up to it, my Xbox, and my VC box. So normally with my NVIDIA Shield, all I have to do is just push the one of the buttons on the remote to get it going. So let me go ahead and hit that right quick and see if it's going to continue to work the way it normally does. And it looks like it is up and running. So there we go. We can go ahead and see that my NVIDIA Shield is up. So the next thing I want to do is check the VC box. So I'm just going to go ahead on here on the HDMI switcher. There's a button on the back that says switch. So I'm going to click that once, and that should take me over to number 2. And that is my VC box right there. And yeah, that is, let's see if we get this thing going. Yep, there we go. We can see that's working right there. And that is absolutely perfect in what I wanted to see. All right, now let's go ahead and try the, let's try the Xbox. So let me go ahead and click it over once, and I'm gonna hit the power button on my Xbox remote. This should boot up my Xbox here and get it going. Usually this takes just a moment. I have an older Xbox One, so it takes a second, but there it is. Look at that. It is up and running just as I would expect. This is fantastic because I've tried a number of switchers. They've all just failed me. None of them have worked. I went to Best Buy and bought like 5 different switchers from their cheapest to their most expensive. None of them worked. This one's actually working, and it cost me $4. So even though my little 2 terabyte drive was a flop, I ended up with that MagSafe compatible tripod mount, which is perfect. And then this AV switcher, the HDMI switcher. I have to say, this whole sort of experiment of bin diving for Amazon returns has been a win. Well, that was a long day for me. I spent a lot of time in that store digging through the bins trying to find something cool, and it wasn't until the last few minutes before I actually left that I found everything that I bought. So I was really hoping to find a drive, which I did, but it turned out to be a dud. But when I found that MagSafe compatible tripod mount, phone mount, I was very, very happy because I have been looking to buy one of those, and I really didn't want to pay some of the prices I was seeing on Amazon. So now I was able to get one for only $4. And then that HDMI splitter, wow, that is just incredible. I have tried all kinds of them. I've tried ones that were like $19 and ones that were like $190. None of them worked. This one that I got as a return for $4 is working perfectly. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, I'm gonna leave links to the store down below in the video description so that you can check it out and see if there's one in your area. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.